Right, so we are back again and we are going to have a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a bunch of altcoins to see whether or not what's going to happen. Now, let's have a look. So, I was just, minding my own thing, and then all of a sudden I realized after seeing a video of the OG Da Vinci J15 talking about the altcoins and what could happen. And he noticed something that was definitely related a lot to a lot of these altcoins. And that was this cheeky W that he saw. And he's basically, I was on live just talking to, well, being part of a session with him. And then he just covered this. And I actually wanted to share this with everyone because it's a bit crazy. This is probably going to be a little bit longer. I'm not going to be cutting it so much. I'm just going to get to the parts of it, and we are actually going to have a look at the dominance drop and so on. But if you go back here, if you remember, I was talking about, well, there is a possibility that from here we could just start to stay around this level, and then we will be around this level like so, and then either break down a little bit and then break back up and so on. But there is a possibility that we could, just like we're doing right now, almost make go a little bit up, and then we can actually start breaking down. And I said that there's a low possibility of this. And if you actually go back a few videos, I actually covered that, and I was saying, look, I actually think that there's a possibility that we can come here to the 35-ish level. And if we break this, then as you can see, I think this is one of my previous lines. So you approximately come a little bit above here. And if we break it, we have the resistance. Like, we will just keep falling down, and it will be absolutely insane. I talked about that a few videos ago, where I said, look, there's a possibility of this. Is this high and this is likely? No, it's not. But the fact of the matter is there's definitely a possibility that this could happen. If this does happen, then we are going to see one of the most insane altcoin seasons ever. Because what's happening at this point is that Bitcoin is going to be dropping, and altcoins, they're just going to stay strong. They're going to keep their position, which means that the Bitcoin dominance is just going to fall more and more and more. So if we actually go back here, right? If we actually go back, and you can actually, if you see, so if we can actually just zoom in a little bit here, let's see if we can actually try to find it. It's actually these W's, and this is some of the patterns that Da Vinci he was noticing on a lot of these altcoins. Basically, if we look at, we see these small W's, and basically this is an indication that everything is about to go a lot higher. Right now, we could do a little bit, call it consolidation, but basically, as long as we see these W's, it could mean that we are in an upward trajectory, right? Now, if we actually have a look back at it, now you can actually go on his channel. I would recommend everyone watching it. Basically, just go, here, and just go to his channel. Now, obviously, I'm part of a different group, but basically, just go here and check out, I think this one as well, something that he noticed. It's a bit new, and obviously people are happy. Let's just make sure that...
Bitcoin and Ethereum. Oh, forget it. Have you seen what the alts are doing? Oh my goodness, we're gonna be talking about that in today's episode. Because when
and
I
look,
saw
at the same time, I'm
doing some buying.
Yeah, let's just put this in pause.
Subscribers and Da Vinci J15.
Yeah, let's just but basically what he talks about is that, yeah, it's gonna probably go sideways a bit, and it could be forming down and so on. So there is a tendency of a few coins, and this is all of let's have a look actually. Right here. This is all of the DeFi coins. So if we go Wi-Fi, right? If we look at Wi-Fi and we look at the BTC chart, you can see that we have another W. It's not as good as the other ones, but there's definitely a W right here. And this is a cheeky W that's being generated, so it is most likely going to go a lot higher. So when we see these W's forming in this kind of way, that is. Now, if we go to another coin, Link, for instance. So if you go have a look at Link, we see the same formation that we have right here. So we have somewhat of a W right here. And this is definitely, with all of these altcoins. Now, if we look at Pancake Swap, so let's look at the BTC chart. So let's have a look. And there you go, another W right here. So if anyone is not as obviously like, or none of us, it's not all of us that are traders, including myself. Actually, I actually don't like to trade other than the little old lady strategy, because that's just what's easiest for me, right? But basically, there's a few key takeaways. If you go on Investopedia, double tops and bottoms are important technical analysis balances. A double top M has M shape and indicates a bearish reversal in trend. A double bottom W shape and is a signal for bullish price movement. And if this is not a W, then I do not know what is right now. And you have to make sure, like, you can actually have a look that we haven't had these like very very clean W's all up until now. Obviously, I've written it here. So, what am I doing at this point? I talked in a few videos ago that, is it time? Like, obviously, you had uh, BitBoy talking about, well, I'm selling a lot of my alts and I'm going out of my alts and so on. And I think a lot of people were actually really upset with that. They were really upset with that. They're like, hey, how come you have been talking so much about all these altcoins and now all of a sudden you're selling it? Now, I don't blame BitBoy. He's a cool dude and he has a huge portfolio. Even if he goes with coins that are really, really reliable, he's okay with that. He doesn't need, these huge coins that can do 1,000x. And he talked about it. And a lot of people are upset with it. But to be honest, there's not really a lot to be upset about, because look, at the end of the day, he's just like, he just wants to maximize his portfolio, but he doesn't want to take insane huge risk. He has a larger portfolio than a lot of people watching. But let's actually have a look at a few coins that we are going to look at. And you may be wondering, what the hell am I doing watching XRP? I just want to see if we have a few W's here. And my God, yes, we do. Do you guys see it? We have it right here. What? We have it right here. Right here. Now, you may be wondering, well, why do we have a bearish momentum? Well, we actually did go quite up to the upside from here all the way here. Well, it wasn't that much. It was like 40%. I know that's like, in the crypto, that's not a lot. But then we actually did fall down. So once we actually did form the M pattern, you can see that we actually did come from all the way down here. We dropped, 40-ish percent. But yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like. Yeah, you can also see an M here, right? Just to give you an indication of a few. This is super interesting, guys. You can see an M pattern here. And what happened when this M pattern had, right? So we had, let's see, at the top, from the top all the way to the bottom, it was approximately a 70% drop, right? So coins. What coins am I looking at? What coins should we be buying? I've made a small list, right? I have a list right here. You can just copy it, but I just want to go over it a little bit. I'm going to hide it for right now. So let's go on. Let's go to Aave. And this is coins that I know DaVinci J15 himself are buying. I've done the 61.8 to make sure. You can see I made a W right here. And yeah, it's looking awesome, man. It's looking awesome. Is this a W? I'm just looking for a few small. This is an M pattern. You can see again, guys, just an M pattern right here. This is ridiculously amazing. I'm not a trader, but this is just so cool when you can actually find stuff like this. Not that big of a drop, but still, I can imagine anyone seeing a 32% drop. It's like, it's not fun to wake up to, right? Nevertheless, we are having a lot of W's. It's a bullish pattern. So Aave, should we be picking up a little bit of Aave? Well, first of all, of course, this is not financial advice. You got to make your own research. This makes sense a lot because I'm doing the little old lady. I am going to be selling a lot of these altcoins. Why? Because I see that the market is super, super volatile at this point. All this talk about it being a super cycle, I not believe in that at all. I do not believe in a super cycle. I'm not going to believe in a super cycle. So I'm just going to be trading a little bit. You can see here, right here. Is this at the 61.8? No, not yet. Should you be FOMOing? Well, that's up to you, right? But that depending on, if you want more ETH, I actually want more ETH, right? So I would do like this. I would take a little bit of my ETH and start to put it in Aave. So if we actually go here, my goodness, what is happening here? Have an M pattern right here. We had a huge drop. We don't see that much on this right here, but I'll definitely be picking up some. regardless. I'll take a little bit of my Ethereum and then be buying just a small bit right here. You can see I already hit it. We are at the lower than the 61.8. We're actually at the 78.6 at this point. So I'll be picking a little bit of Aave, just a small tiny piece, just nibbling a little bit. And yeah, guys, that's just small. Let's go into alpha. You see, let's see, do we see some type of W pattern? I don't see that. When is this? This is a bit old. Yeah, I see a little bit. I don't see that clean W though. So, but hey, look, I'm just still gonna be picking up some alts because you never know what's gonna pop in this kind of season. And plus, it's super underpriced. So if we actually bring my Fibonacci retracement right here, you can see that we hit the approximately 78.6. Da Vinci bought it. Hey, I might go for it as well. I'm just gonna, trade it. And Ren is a super cool project. Ren, I know Ren did not hit the 61.8, but let's just have a look again. So let's see on the BTC chart. Let's see what's happening and what's going on. I have a few buy orders right here. I can see. That is so cool. I have a buy order right here. I don't know what it did with that. Nevertheless, we have a W. This is crazy. And what this basically means is that you should be able to get a lot more Bitcoin. Ethereum price draws closer to the ultimate launch, aiming for 4,000. Awesome, man. Awesome. Let's actually have a look. What's happening with Ethereum? Let's have just a quick look. Sorry, I'm just jumping a little bit ahead. But I just want to see what's happening with Ethereum. Let's see on the USDT. So we are having a red candle. Let's go on the hourly. I think we're actually really bullish right now, aren't we? Let's have a look. So yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, it doesn't look good on the hourly. You know what it is? Let's get back to these coins and then we can always talk. So Ren, BTC chart, you saw the W pattern. And again, our goal is to, what the hell is this? What the? Wait, I think I'm a bit zoomed out. This can't be, can it? When the hell is, oh, this is the hourly. What the hell is happening here? I think it's the hourly, but what? Did it really go this high? If I just move my buy limits, I can't really see right now. See, so it actually went up. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Now actually let's draw some fibs. I know Da Vinci was saying don't FOMO in, but I know he FOMO'd, so let's have a look. Ren is definitely one of those projects that I'm super bullish. Well, it's still cheap. It did go up, and you can be like, oh yeah, I'll wait down here, but it's 61.8. Boom, it hits it perfectly. And that's priced in BTC, guys. So let's have a look here. Sorry. You know what? Actually, while we at it, right? Just so to go back to it, I'll be picking up a little bit more, just a nibbling a little bit more Ren. This is the thing, right? This is the Ethereum chart. It has a clear W as well. Now the problem is, at least from what I understood from Da Vinci talking about it, it seems as though just because we are not hitting the 13. But if you actually watch this video right here, I think this is my channel. Let's see, where was his channel? Was this the one? The thing is, at this point, I'm super lost, a little bit lost, to be honest, of what's happening with Ethereum, because you can see this clearly. And he actually, the funny thing is, I just covered it right now, and this is what he's showing, that look, you see this pattern forming, but what he is also talking about is
link, but let's just take a look, see if it is there. Link BTC, where
so that's
we can
Ren.
see it in Ren. We can see it, right? This is showing up on every single alt. Not every single alt. Mostly alts, default alts. Mostly default alts, right? We can see it in Ren. We can see it in
Oh, it doesn't talk about it.
emerging in Ethereum that we're seeing in all other alts. And lo and behold, would you looky here? It is there. Oh my goodness, right? This is showing up.
Yeah, so if we actually move a little bit right here.
We're just going to check sideways, go sideways for a little while, and then Bitcoin is going to dump. Basically, that's all. That's what I'm seeing here, right? Because like I can't see any other alternative. through this level down here, the $1,700
So this is
level.
where he talks about, well, yeah, you do have a W right here, right?
But you can see we break down here.
So
it's like brutal.
yeah, so he sees more
Right?
of an M
We
pattern
break
right
down
here.
through this level down
And
here.
this is what
the
sucks. So we
$1,700 level.
see a kind of but
like
that's
that
because we are sorry, I just pause it. So it's because we are under the 13 EMA, and if we don't break above here, which is a 3,200-ish level, and actually we fall down to the 1,700 level, we will consolidate at these levels. It seems either it's going up or it's going down, which is why it's so hard for me to say what exactly is going to happen. But what he is saying is that if we fall right here, you can see that there's no resistance and we can just keep falling down. And that sucks, right? So yeah, let's go on and actually have a look at a few more things. Let's have a look where we at. Let's see here. This is not the one. My bad. This is not this one we were talking about yesterday. So BNB is definitely. I'm not buying BNB at this point, to be honest. And the reason why I'm not buying BNB is that, well, the thing is with BNB, it never comes back to the 61.8. If you have a look, right? You have a look right here. This is where the huge drop happened, right? And this is priced in Bitcoin, guys. This is not even Ethereum. But if we actually have a look right here, you can see it came all the way down. And this is something actually Da Vinci he talked about, that look, it never, ever, 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 ever touches the 61.8. This is a weird thing about BNB. It never comes down. As soon as you set your buy order right there, it never comes down to it. So what can we do at this point? Should you be picking up? Personally, I don't know. It's a bit hard for me to pick it up and tell you, hey, pick it up at these levels. I do know that Binance Coin has an insane it's insane from here. Now I could be buying a little bit of using a little bit of my Ethereum to get a little bit more. You can see just if we just go to the peak of this right here, yeah, it actually did quite well. But trading with these Ethereum coins and these large cap coins is a bit tricky sometimes, but hey, that's how it is. Now let's have a look at another thing as a link. I'm just going through a bunch of coin right now. Let's have a look. Do we see that W pattern? And look, this is not on every single coin, but this is mostly DeFi coins. There you go. There you go. There you go. You see it right there. You see a W pattern right here as well. And actually, someone told me that, let me actually have a look. Someone told me that apparently Link, since we haven't had such a big move as of lately, like this is not even an altcoin season. Do you know what? Like this is, we haven't even seen so much a big move from this like we have in a lot of other coins, synthetics or whatever. You can still see that we haven't done a lot, which means that we could possibly go a lot higher from here. And yeah, that could get us more Bitcoin, because that's what we want at the end of the day. We want more Bitcoin. That's it. We want more Bitcoin, especially at these levels. Yeah. So if you have Link, then keep on holding Link. If you don't have Link, then right now it looks like it's a bit expensive, but yeah, I can't really tell you to buy these levels, although I do know that Link is insanely undervalued. But if you're gonna trade it, like the little old lady, you know what she would do? She would just wait until the 61.8 and then she will buy from there. So that would be underneath here, and that would mean that we needed it for it to drop even further. Personally, if I didn't have any Link, I would definitely be getting some Link. I would definitely just be starting to dollar cost average within Link if I did not have any. It's not that bad. Minus 16%. Nah. But still, Link has a huge potential. So, all right, let's get on to, do I have one more? I think I have one more. So let's go on to Band. Let's go on to the BTC price. And there we go again, guys. This is crazy. This is a bit creepy, right? You see this W pattern, and as I just showed you, if you don't remember, a W bottom has a double bottom has a W shape and is a signal for bullish price movement. So this is what I'm saying. This is not even crypto. This is like just generally market analysis, right? So this is how you can see that you have a double top right here. Boom. Rollins ish, it seems. And here, this is exactly what we're seeing, right? You have a double bottom right here. And that's mostly a case of a bullish price trend. So, yeah, that's what we have. Now, let's go back here and see Band. Is Band really worth you buying? Is Band worth the money? Is that worth your Bitcoin? Is that worth it, right? Now, look, at the end of the day, am I telling you to go all the way out? Absolutely not. Look, there's so much uncertainty right now. There's so much uncertainty. It feels like everyone is just saying different things, and a lot of people tell you no, this and that. But all I'm saying is that um, I have no I have an indication. I do not believe that this bull market is over, because I know for a fact that the market is made up to manipulate most people, to make them make them think that, look, this is the end and so on. And this is when people sell, and yeah, that's where a lot of people lose a lot of money. Back to band, really, really good price. You can see that even though we have had a lot of consolidation, people are holding on like insane. A lot of people not selling. Like we are, there's not a lot of selling going on here. So would I be buying a little bit of band? Absolutely. We should be getting some band as well. You know what? Just for the fun of it, we'll just go for SNX as well. I did hear that I think it was Binance that were doing something similar. They were trying to do something similar to SNX, which basically I know that would made BitBoy not as bullish as he initially were. You can see a double top. Is this a double top? Kind of a double top, right? So we had somewhat of a downwards movement, not that big, but it was a little bit. And but what we have here is we have kind of a W, not an amazing W. Like yeah, it looks decent. So would I be picking up a little bit of SNX? It looks like that, right? And again, I'm not gonna hold it all the way to the end. I'm just gonna be trading these coins because, guys, you never know with the markets. Look, everyone was bullish, 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 and all of a sudden you see what happens to the market. And I don't want anyone to be in that position where they have a bunch of like 50, 60 altcoins. They haven't taken profits from any of them, and they all just start crashing. Because, if everyone could predict when the market will be when that will be happening, well, everyone will be super, super rich, right? So yeah, I don't recommend doing that at all. This is super cool. This is super cool. More people are coming in. More people are coming in right here. Despite, okay, we had this upward trajectory, but when the price dropped, people didn't start leaving. That's what's super cool. So people didn't be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna exit. People actually start to accumulate a bit more, it seems. So I'm gonna do one more. Sorry, man. I just want to show you what's going on. Let's Cardano right here, man. Right there, man. Right there. Boom. You see it yourself. I don't even need to show you. You see it absolutely yourself. You see on the daily, we have a clear W showing up. And it seems as though it's going to go a bit crazy. Now, remember, this is the Bitcoin chart. I haven't checked in the Ethereum chart. Is this a W pattern? Yeah. Not really. It's a bit ugly W. This looks like a little bit like. Not really. I wouldn't call this a W. But you can see in the Bitcoin thing. And I would actually be picking up a lot more. Now, I know a lot of you are holding a lot of Ethereum and are thinking, what the hell is that going to happen to it? This is what I personally think. I honestly think that it's either, I don't know, this sucks that I have to tell you like this, that I honestly think that this is going to fly all the way up with all these other coins, or it's just going to be falling a bit down, a little bit down here, right? Break a few of these levels, and then it's going to fly up. I don't know, because the fundamentals are just proving that Ethereum is super, super strong. And do I believe that? Because next month we have the EIP occurring, and that's basically like a triple halving, like I was talking about the previous video. And that indicates that, look, that there's like a triple halving, which is going to make it 15,000 Ethereum going to be burned every single day. So the market cap is going to be constantly decreasing. So that's what we have, man. We have a W shaping here. Now we are breaking underneath. Actually, if you look here, I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from Da Vinci's charts right here. Now we can see here, this is what he's talking about, right? 13 EMA, we are not breaking above it. And if we don't break above it, right? If we don't break above it, which is approximately 3,200 level, man, we are going to go a bit down. We don't have a lot of resistance, so we're probably going to hit what is that, 1900? And if we don't hit, if we don't keep the 1900 levels, actually the 1700s at this point, I can see. If we don't hit it, then we're just gonna go even further down. I think the fundamentals are just going to keep it up. I can't see Ethereum falling down. But look, if you are going to put a little bit into these altcoins, don't go all out. Don't go all crazy. Just do what we've done up until this point. Don't go more than 5%. Don't bet more than 5% of your portfolio in one specific coin. Make sure that you take constant profits. And I know that, look, it may, at the end of the day, you may think, oh, you know what? If I just wait a little bit more, I can squeeze a little bit more. But you know what they say? This is what they say. This is the saying right here. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Man, we don't want to be pigs. So that's why I'm saying, look. Man, because this is just this is a mind game at the end of the day. It's like mind games, man. It's just gonna be messing with you. Just gonna be messing with you so much, man. So you just need to take profits all the time. Take profits. Take some in USDT. Take some in Bitcoin as well. And yeah, definitely, you know, while you're trading all of this, take it in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to have a huge upwards what do you say it, momentum, right? So I would be taking a lot of profit in Bitcoin, and yeah, trying to maximize my gains from there. And regarding, you know, taking a little bit of USDT, it doesn't hurt. Look, at the end of the day, if you want to take a little bit of USDT just to put it on the side, then do it. Be my guest. But just take profits, man. It's not like what's the worst gonna happen? You're gonna get paid, so there's nothing to be worried about. All right, man. This long video right here, 25 minutes. I can see. I just wanted to cover this because I just thought it was absolutely insane, and yeah, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. It's just a bit crazy, and it seems as though the dominance is just it wants to break. I think it wants to break, but I don't know. So, yeah, should you be buying? I will definitely be buying. I don't know what you should be doing, but I'm definitely stacking up a little bit. That is despite whatever YouTube is telling you. And at the end of the day, we are still doing, you know, the little old lady strategy, which means that we are still going to take profits along the way, and that's it. We're just going to take profits along the way, and regardless if it's a crap coin or whatever, we are going to take profits in BTC, so we can hold a bunch of BTC for the next upcoming year. So that's it, guys. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I appreciate that a lot. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon and keep you updated. Probably tomorrow I'll make another altcoin video, inshallah. All right, peace out, guys.